politics usually are. I find. I mean, what are they going to do? Get passionate about Trudeau's faggy ass? What'd you do to stop that eventuality, asshole? Here's the hilarious part. You know, I dated a girl from Canada for a while. Like, I was a little more locked into Canadian politics for a few years there. And I remember vividly how the Canadian right, people like this imbecile, were shitting all over Stephen Harper. And not one of these idiots now admits that they were, and not one of these idiots now would not happily have Stephen Harper back. People deserve the damn country you have.
And the whole he's going back on almost everything. It's like, I voted for him to stop wars. He's stopped almost 4 now.
It's true.
And how long has it been? It's been 6 fucking months, and he stopped conflicts that I didn't even know were going on.
Yeah. Oh, but he's the bitch of Israel. Didn't you hear?
Oh,
Even though Israel did virtually everything and all we did was targeted bombing because we were the only ones who possessed the bunker busters? Wait a minute. Now we're getting out into details. And the Ian Carrolls and Candace Owens of the world don't get into details because they don't have them.
He stopped Israel. He gave... Israel was like, oh, Iran's gonna enrich whatever. And Trump was like, okay. He turned the place into a parking lot. Well, now they're not doing it anymore.
I don't even think it's that. The truth is, the opposite of what the Jewsburgs think is happening is happening.
Do it.
We own the Jewish political class. It's not the other way around. Yes, their politicians bribe ours, but look at the exchange rate. Look how devalued their currency is. Does that happen if the Jews are financially benefiting from an arrangement whereby we are the attack dog and they hold the leash? The truth is, if you objectively assess that situation in Iran, Israel was the attack dog. We popped in for one strategic engagement and then left. Israel did way more than we did, and that's because we've paid off a lot of their politicians, which I think we should stop doing, by the way. There's a lot of talk about how many of our politicians, AI PAC and whatever, like AI PAC, what's their total annual revenue? Why don't you compare that to what we pay their politicians? It's ludicrous how much we pay them. And that's because we want them to do what we want, not the other way around.
I missed a couple here. Satellite Cannon, here's another question. Do you think games that got bad reviews or were dealt a bad hand should get a remake so they can be good games?
Yeah, there are certain games that I could think of that fit into that category for sure.
Resident Evil 3 Remake needs a gold edition so they can fix that shit. That's
done. You're not going to get anyone to even try that because you screwed up the remake so bad.
Yeah.
You're not.
I wonder if fans could do it. That would be cool.
Wow.
Mercenary X, fun fact, Maxwell has a submarine license still. That's interesting.
Yeah. That'll come in handy when it's time for her to drown.
Hung Nguyen, not that they're spike writers. The best explanation I see is that no one uses their scripts, so they incorporate them into existing franchises.
What am I hearing?
Mercenary X, I may be considered the tinfoil hat pill, but at least I'm not a doom pill like a certain someone.
Alright, let's see here.
Big Mike, Trump won't release the list because he's on it. Ghislaine Maxwell, Trump never did anything with inappropriate girls. Oh man, he must have threatened her. This on repeat, it's exhausting.
This is the classic problem of having an unfalsifiable premise. And Owens, Carroll, and now Alex Jones and some other people, pretty much when you understand the unfalsifiable premise fallacy, you understand this is basically their stock and trade. The Juiceburging, a lot of it is, no matter what it is, it's always got to be the Jews. Even if it's like Jews who were the whistleblowers on a particular corruption or something, it's always got to be that. But that's just an example, right? When you have an unfalsifiable premise, a premise that is always the answer no matter what. Whoop. Yeah!
Big swingin' Rich, he's Canadian too. I already said retarded. Kronos the Avenger. My issue with Trump is that he doesn't pull a Vlad Tepes on me. Okay, that might be a bit far.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe a select few. A couple stakes on the border is all he would really need for a message.
Yeah, the Canadian border. Ooh, the blue key finally. All right, there we go. Jeez. I had to work for that one. There we go. Bam.
Jake Downey, we wouldn't know her. She's from Canada. What?
Ooh.
Shadow Fox holds up lighter.
The Crypts.
Robo Guy, what is your thoughts on all the censorship going on in the UK and EU, as well as them trying the same in the US? Hell, YouTube is forcing ID on 8/13.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
What it is as libs have lost control of the levers of power, and we're talking legitimate levers of power, institutions, in short. They had previously held control of a lot of these.
Of course, but increasingly genetic treatments, cybernetic protocols, now biomods, has had the side effect of creating a self-perpetuating aristocracy in all advanced societies. When ability becomes a public resource, what will distinguish people will be what they do with it. Intention, dedication, integrity, the qualities we would choose as the bedrock of the social order.
I'm listening.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
It's actually not a bad response. Oh, there we go.
HT Arcade Smoked Ass says, why did Trump threaten funding for criticizing Israel?
Threatened fund? What, he threatened to fund you?
No, defund. Threatened defunding of.
Threatened defunding. Defunding of what? Of who?
I forget.
Because
who
here's
it
the
was.
problem. If you're part of a governmental organization, meaning you're supposed to be objective and you're not supposed to be taking sides in geopolitical matters, wouldn't being critical of Israel be the same as being critical of the UK? Wouldn't it be the same as being critical of France? Wouldn't it be the same as being critical of Italy? You would actually need to maintain an ideological difference, or distance rather.
What it is.
Especially in the middle of an ongoing conflict between Israel and whoever the hell else.
Basically, what it is it's not so much being critical of Israel, it's all the fucking Palestine fucking riots that keep going on at these universities.
And
you guys need to shut the fuck up, and it's fucking university. You're not supposed to be doing this shit. We're sick of it.
Universities, the university thing's kind of a separate issue. He already said he wanted to defund universities, period, and that was before the Gaza thing even happened. He said that while he was running for office. So it sounds like maybe using that as pretext to do what he wanted to do to begin with. If it's universities that we're talking about here. But again, universities are not supposed to take partisan stances on issues. Especially not when they're taking government funding. To the soundtrack. There we go. Ah!
Austin, I'm Canadian too, and I can confidently say most of my countrymen are special with a capital R.
With a hard R, you mean it? Ooh, there we go. No, I missed it. Get back. Ah, balls. Speaking of retardation. Okay.
Tearing
get
its
this.
states and counties. Good, fuck them. You want federal funding to, what, fucking riot?
And, dude, state funding is used for some of these protests.
Yes, we
It
know
must
that
be
for a
said.
fact.
We've already established this.
It's got nothing to do with criticizing Israel. It's,
Taking partisan stances when you are a sovereign state.
yeah. That's even worse than fucking colleges and universities. When you're...
But again, this is part of the wider fiction of like, oh, that they're deporting hundreds of thousands of people for being critical of Israel. And
What?
To where? To where? So fucking stupid. If you're, I mean, it really just comes down to the bottom line for me is politically on the Israel thing and the Palestine thing is both are made up countries. Palestine's fake as hell. It's a project of global communism and has been for years. So this isn't a question of one's a real country and they were jobbed out of their land by the other. No, Palestine's made up. Palestine is made up. And I would add, how many times has Palestine been offered to have their own state? They don't want their own state. They want the Jews to be driven into the sea. And they've been really, 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 really clear on this for a long time. So it's like, it's not a matter of taking Israel's side or Palestine's side. It's if your politics are defined by a conflict that is essentially unresolvable, the Palestinians will never accept a two-state solution of any kind. If you allow your personal politics in America to be defined by that conflict, first off, you're a clown, and second off, you cannot be calling yourself America first. Because by definition, your politics are Middle East first, Palestine first. I don't know what even to define that as, but it certainly isn't America first. Because you have to check in with whatever's going on with the pro-Palestine or anti-Israel movement before you can even express an opinion about anything. Which is why it's so goddamn ironic that these are usually the people who, if you have anything but untrammeled praise for the communist project of Palestine, will accuse you of being controlled by Israel. Bitch, you are controlled by Israel. If Israel told you that breathing oxygen and aspirating hydrogen dioxide or carbon dioxide was a really, really good thing to do, you would stop breathing tomorrow.
And Robo Guy.
Like you are controlled by you are no less controlled by Israel in your aversion to Israel. Right? I've explained this before, but this is essentially what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is finding the reflexes in your brain that are just automatic and then plucking those. So usually you're doing something that's going to make someone move in the other way. You know, it's like blocking someone's path so they go to the right instead of the left. It's that. That's essentially what hypnosis is. So if Israel's over here saying, we're right here, and you go in the opposite way, do you understand you're controlled by Israel at that moment? Like...
Robo Guy, are you more Inner Sphere or Clans for Battletech? Oh, you must be new here.
Did I accidentally?
You must be new.
What? Did it reload earlier? Did I accidentally reload my save?
I didn't notice.
I accidentally did. Well, shoot.
Intrinsic Dark. The Jews did it. It doesn't matter what it is. The Jews.
It's like, bro, have you... The Jews can't even get my order right at the deli. What the... They're gonna run the world? I'll put it this way. They control the media so hard that if I turn on CNN right now, they'll be shitting on Israel. That's how much they control the media. Which they are, by the way. All right.
Dibbers? The millennials who put Palestine first while claiming to be America first are no different than the boomers who put Israel first while claiming to be America first.
True. The Israel greatest ally. Like, we're the greatest ally to Israel for sure. I don't know about them being ours. Although, again, it's like, it feels like it's not really an allied relationship. It's more of a relationship of bribery. We bribe their politicians, they bribe ours, and to the extent that the bribes continue to flow, we are, air quotes, allies. But if you cannot acknowledge that that's a two-way street, that we bribe their politicians, as I pick up a Star of David, you don't know anything about the history of that region. We bribe the hell out of their politicians. There it is. Okay, now we're done. Yeah, I think I accidentally quick loaded is what happened. Because there's a quick load button. All right, we're back in the crypts. All right, cool. Save. Oh, shoot, I could have just reloaded from the crypt. Oh, well, whatever. Who cares? Yep, I accidentally bumped the quick load. That's what happened.
Oh, is it, like, actually on the controller?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it sucks because...
That's kind of dangerous.
In the menu, it's the same button as changing your weapons. Which is not great. It's suboptimal, shall we say. But whatever, we got past it.
The management. What Jesus blatantly fails to appreciate is it's the meek who are the problem. Life of Brian. Razor picks up a Star of David and then enemies spawn. What was Heretic trying to say?
What indeed? All right.
Draco.
I think it should be Heretic.
I never cared about ChatGPT much. I've always looked at it like a neat digital toy until I discovered it's a treasure for a text-based adventure revival.
Huh. Whoa.
Lame-o. Razor, when the heck did you start getting into CFW Walther?
You already read that, I think.
Did I? Okay.
Didn't you?
I read...
CFW Walther, man. He has a great sermon on... why women should remain in the home barefoot and pregnant.
Oh my god.
No, it's not quite that, but it's that. Hey, a morph ovum. Interesting. Right as I'm talking about women remaining barefoot and pregnant, I pick up an ovum.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Let's see.
What's,
What a shame.
transforms enemies into chickens! Oh, I gotta use this. Yes!
Holy shit.
This game is amazing. Alright, what was it? Oh!
I never broke the law. I am the law.
have smushed me good.
Aw, damn it, Camino Uni. I fucking wanted to do that myself.
What?
Oh, you just beat me to something, that's all. I'll be bitter about it later. Oh, well, maybe next time. I'll get the next one. Mage Leader found a shadow novel from 1942. The Shadow and the Ghost Masters.
Yeah.
At a local store for $8. Going out tomorrow to search for more.
Sweet. Isn't that the Ghost Makers? That's actually the next novel I was going to read. That's one of the early ones, I believe.
And Zohan.
Ah, there he is.
You're right, people have JDS, Jew Derangement Syndrome. Also, can we please get another Film Noirchive video?
I am in the process of working on one. I'm overhauling the presentation of it, and that's all I'll say. It's still gonna be, the lion's share of it is still gonna be a video essay, but I'm gonna have a little bit more to it than that. So I'm in the process of reworking that presentationally speaking.
Emperor Creatine. Oy vey, Goyim. I was going to donate $30 to my favorite Israel supporters. But thanks to HT Arcade's blatant anti-Semitism, I can only spare $10. He donated $5.
That we know he's not Jewish because that's way too much. It's entirely too much. All right.
A poor horse abused by Jay.
Ooh.
Chicken jockey.
I never broke the law. I am the law.
Die, Skeletor! All right, we quick save.
Mage Leader, correction, Ghost Makers. Cover is scuffed.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Ghost Makers is one of the earlier ones. I forget which story it is, like number 15 or something like that, like right in that range. The early Shadow novels are just unmatched for their mystery. Like, the Shadow is kept a Shadow. Like, literally, you're not told everything that he is and what his background is.
My back. Medieval
You got
syphilis.
a full chair with a backrest and everything?
Well, if I can't lean back like this,
Oh my God.
I gotta be up with the laptop. Medieval Syphilis, been playing Saints Row 1, and gotta say, the satirical conservative radio show is actually really topical and super based.
Right.
Putting shock collars on illegals type stuff. It's a shame.
I mean, tell me more.
It's a shame Saints Row 2 is still fucked. One dude, one brave developer, tried to work on Saints Row 2's code to get it to work. And, mod it so it actually, to fix it. And the poor guy dies before he could finish.
Dies?
He died like in, I want to say, 2022, 2023.
Oh, really? Suddenly?
Yep. Yeah. But
I wonder.
And he wasn't even that old. He was like in his 30s or 40s.
I bet he was young. Yeah.
It's such a shame. That game is going to be fucked forever because the company's gone now.
Right.
Volition's done.
Yeah, they were put out of business.
So, yeah.
Of course, they were put out of business by their own stupidity.
I can only hope that another fan or somebody can fix that game for PC eventually. That just sucks.
Is that?
Austin, I think you missed my debate message. Yeah, I'm getting to all the older ones now.
Get over here!
Platform user,
Devil!
The fact that God Save the King is the UK's national anthem and not Rule Britannia tells me everything I need to know about their country.
Every time I see a Webley revolver, I sing Rule Britannia. All right.
Big
what
K
is-
movies and games. No Aztec Joker. If you destroy our altar, we can't sacrifice elderly and children to the sun god. Well, Aztec Batman, you'll just have to worship Jesus. It's so stupid. Who came up with this? This is gonna be a movie.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
What?
There's gonna be an Aztec Batman and Joker.
An animated movie?
Yes, I'm talking about seriously going back in time, and there's an Aztec Batman and the Joker. It's not Aztec Joker. It's a Spaniard, a clone.
Of course, he's the.
He's the Joker. That's why people are making these jokes. It's like
I had no idea. What?
Spaniard Joker is going to stop the Aztec Batman from
Can
sacrificing
someone
children or something.
stop DC from just milking Batman like the only cow at a dairy farm?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I assumed you already knew.
I had no idea. I hadn't heard anything
It's
about
so
it.
fucking dumb.
It's retarded.
They have so many good comics that they could adapt,
Yeah.
but they're fucking making this.
Oh, nice. There we go.
It makes me think that it's like a tax write-off.
No, what it is they're not even sure their live-action Batman movies are going to make as much as they would like them to, but they know that those animated movies, because of the fanboys, there's a certain number of people who will buy Batman anything. That's what it is. Crap!
Chief Sling and Beef, have you read 200 Years Together by Solzhenitsyn? I cannot pronounce that. Solzhenitsyn.
Solzhenitsyn.
Sure.
Solzhenitsyn?
Yes.
No, I haven't. I've read some Solzhenitsyn, but I don't think I've read that. How do I get out of here? How do I get off this crazy thing? Okay, I guess I just drop down, or... Why not?
Where's Robin? He's the one getting sacrificed.
All right. Here we go.
Two Faces Cortez. Of fucking course he is. What the fuck?
Alright, there we go. There we go. Frickin' Firefly as Quetzalcoatl. There we go.
Jed's Dino God, Aztec Bats is a plagiarism of Veritak's Jaguar God.
Batman plagiarized something? Come on. Be real now. Be real now.
Trend Massacre Razor, what do you think of Dawkins' latest album?
I love it. I really love it, and I feel bad that I didn't review it, but it's really good. I mean, Don sings in his range, but singing within his range, the songs are really good, you know? I'd rather have him sing more in his range than strain and sound terrible. Damn. Doesn't look like there's a way up there to grab the Star of David.
Intuitive Alchemist, any chance for a Razor Fist arcade of Brutal Doom?
Oh, I'd love to. I love Brutal Doom.
Oh, we were going to talk about some of our experiences. Playing Wolfenstein 3D as a
yeah.
kid.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I
that was huge. Because it was just, there was nothing like it at the moment. And you know what another one is that came out around the same time? And it's not a full first-person shooter, but it has first-person shooter segments in a 3D environment? Jurassic Park for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
You had these first-person segments, you had night vision, you had different weapons you could use, and the raptors would come around the corner.
And
it was
no way
very
to save the
tense
game.
for the time.
and no way to save the game. So when my game locked up and froze,
Yep.
that
And
was
it did.
It did.
It's a piece of shit. That freaking cartridge, they did not ship that finished. That was by Ocean, I believe.
But one of my stories is
And Ocean, speaking of which, Ocean made a Shadow video game that was never released.
I'm playing Wolfenstein 3D,
Huh?
and first mod I've ever downloaded in my entire life as a kid, Barney Stein 3D. It turns all the characters, the Nazis and everything, into Barney characters.
Right.
Barney's the bad guy.
Barney's the bad. So what do you play as, Baby Bop or BJ?
I don't know who you play as, but yeah, it's, I think all the enemies are Beavis and Butthead, and like Barney is the bad guy, the main bad guy.
That is like the most 90s thing I've ever heard of.
It's fucking great. It even came with a fan fiction story, and it was actually good.
Oh my gosh.
I read it, like, actually
Religiously.
entertaining. Actually entertaining. The Magnum Express. Hail, have you checked out the Doom plus Doom 2 port from last year? The included map pack Legacy of Rust has one of the best Doom OSTs in decades, which some have compared to the Mega Man X series.
No. No, I have not. Okay, let's, there's like,
Kingfire, remember, crosses repel vampires. David Stars don't.
Take your damn clothes off!
Yes.
Jake Downey, does God look at depraved and disgusting acts done between man and wife with disappointment and discomfort, like Hank watching Bobby, or is he just a bit upset?
You can sin against your own wife. Why wouldn't you be able, you know, there can be abuse between a husband and wife. There can be, absolutely. You can sin whether you're married or not. I think we all probably, ow! I think we all probably know a few couples who do. All right, that's where the blue key goes. I see another green door over there. I'm gonna go grab that.
Dibbers. That reminds me of a Doom wad that replaces the Pinky Demons with Barney, and they make a xenomorph sound.
What? That is absurd.
Old Doom wads, I love it.
Dude, old school mods, period. So that was the first mod of anything you used?
Anything. That was 1994.
I don't know what the first mod. Maybe something for Jedi Knight or Mech Warrior. Because, dude, the modding scene for freaking Jedi Knight was outrageous.
Oh, yeah. I know, I heard.
It was incredible.
Clear Skies, thank you for that 20. The first mod I used and still have is the old floppy disk for is Doom. Changed the Lost Souls in Doom to Bill Clinton's head.
Ooh. Whoa, what the? What did
Did I read this one? Yes, I did. Not Alfarius, have you caught the new season of King of the Hill yet?
I have not. I don't have Hulu. It's kind of irritating because that's a Fox thing, right? And Fox is owned by Disney, and I have Disney Plus, and you would think that it would be on Disney Plus, but no, it's not. It's on Hulu. So I don't have Hulu, so I haven't seen it. I mean, I want to. I'll give it a shot, but every clip I've seen has been, how to put this, distilled essence of unfunny.
Somebody in chat says they ruined Khan. That's because the voice actor's alive, but they haven't given him the part because he's not from Laos. It's like, is the actual new voice actor from Laos? It's not the same. If they wanted to do this shit, they should have done it 10 years ago.
Yeah, they should have done it when everyone was still alive and shit. Ooh, wings of Ra. Whoa. Ooh, 2 thrones for me. You shouldn't have.
One of our mods. Why does Razor have Disney Plus?
Because of Daredevil.
Oh, that's right. And somebody donates. Why the fuck do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where did I leave off? I kind of lost my place here. Playing Final Fantasy 2. Hallway. Switch to Costa.
Die!
Shovelware Batman. Big long running cuts.
Unlimited power! Jeez! I like feel bad for the enemies.
Intrinsic Dark. Still trying to figure out why Troons protest Christian bakeries that don't want to make gay cakes while ignoring Muslim ones that do the same thing.
Because they hate Christianity and want it to go away, they are happy to use Muslims because they largely vote Democrat. It's a team sport. There's no ideological consistency because they don't have any ideology. They only have identity. This is why you don't let people conflate the personal with the political. This is why the Wignats are retards, because you're not going to beat the left at conflating the politics of personality and identity. You're just not going to. Go ask Mussolini and Hitler how that worked out for them. Commies are better at it because their ideology is fundamentally and from the ground up collectivist. In order to have your little fascist revolution, you have to latch on to aspects of individualism without actually allowing it. And that's always been a tightrope walk that no one could sustain for any length of time. Here we go.
Patter of Head says, use the Tome of Power and the Gauntlets to do double damage and drain health to heal you.
Nice. Okay, here's our coffins.
Oh yeah, at some point, let's not get too far into this. Let's switch up to Hexen.
Well, I'm almost done, I think.
Yeah, Lynn Hero, so
They said do the first campaign in Heretic and then do Hexen, and that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Because I think we've got, what, 2 stages here, if I'm looking at the map correctly.
And Lynn Hero, thank you for that too.
Yeah. If I'm looking at the map. Again, this is the first time I have ever played this, so...
Read that. Jegs Dino God. WNBA, redefine balls in your court. Waka waka.
What?
Jonathan Chad. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's lava. Okay. That was
Scared me.
ill-advised. Alright, good to know. That was really stupid of me.
Cicero
It's
has
just a
been
little lava.
so needy tonight, wanting neck scratches.
Well,
Good boy. Here's what you are. You're a good boy. Get head pats too. Jonathan Chadwell. South Park became irrelevant after. Yep, I read that. Jegs Xenogod. It's pretty bad timing making Trump be in bed, literally, with Satan, while the man is fighting censorship and ending wars. Absolutely tone deaf.
it's tone deaf mostly because these are dated jokes. and a dated approach to making fun of a president, and like it's like it like heralds back to like 2004 or something. Like it's just, it feels so freaking behind the times. All right. But
Iron licks are immune to dragon claws, if I recall correctly.
What the?
Mercenary X, South Park was funny for me when it was only the kids in the town, but I gave up on it after the second game.
This is a common thing, man. When you have a show like this that's based around like a town or a family or like a social group, and then it becomes about everything else except for that. Simpsons, I think their decline can be tracked when they got really political in 2003, 2004. The 2004 election took pretty much every single animated show except for King of the Hill out at the kneecaps, because they all couldn't help but get super political and preachy. What is that? What the? Where do you come from? Holy shit. This game is amazing. I am about to die, dude. Whoa, what is that? That's a... Is that a boss? Or... What am I... What the... I need... Health? Do I have health? Thank you.
Lynn Hero, you missed the secret level, but fuck that. I want to see you play Hexen. Welcome to hell. It's called the 7 Portals. Don't feel bad if you don't finish.
Alright, here we go.
Joseph
Where'd he go?
Smith.
There's a freaking floating head, man. And I'm not wild about it. Where are you? Where are you, dick? That's gotta be a boss, right?
It is.
Holy...
Joseph Smith just remembered to ask, why do all of these punk kids not communicate with words when they quit a band? They just ghost you nowadays.
Ah, that's always been how it's been. Ah! Whoa, jeez!
Luke,
What? How many of these are there?
Luke, the Colbert produced our cartoon president on Showtime made fun of
Oh man, that
Clinton,
sucked.
what? Biden and Obama in 3 years on the air, more than South Park did in 30 years.
What the shit? What is all this? What is this? This is absurd! Die!
Composite Frylock.
Did I just take this portal, or do they just keep coming?
Composite Frylock. Dark Side Phil. Don't waste your money on Fantastic Four. Instead, give your money to me. That's what Hulk Hogan would have wanted.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, there we go.
Trenchcoat Sword. Family
Instead of listening to Hulk Hogan talk about ethnic beatings, you can just witness a beating. It's no big...
Family Matters before or after Urkel took over?
I like before, actually, but it was good for a while after. It definitely became the Urkel show after that. Oh, no! Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to use my bow.
The number one schmuck. South Park have accidentally dunked on the entirety of TDS media by demonstrating again, as has been the case for the last 10 years. Trump doesn't get shows canceled no matter how much they mock him.
Alright, there we go. Morph ovum. I really should have turned them all to chickens, shouldn't I? That was actually a really good chance to turn them all to chickens. And I didn't take it.
The Southern Gentleman.
What in the ass?
Keep one actor in a film. The rest are played by Muppets.
Uh-huh.
What film do you pick?
One actor in a film, everyone else is Muppets.
The Fugitive.
Hook!
You keep...
No, dude! Hook! Robin Williams and a cast of Muppets. In a Peter Pan adaptation.
See, I'm going the other way.
What?
The Fugitive. You keep Tommy Lee Jones as the Marshal, and everyone else is Muppets. Harrison Ford's character is Gizmo. Or not Gizmo, Gondo. What the fuck is his name?
You know the names? I don't know names.
Gonzo.
Gonzo?
Yeah, Gonzo. I forgot for a second.
Luis Gonzalez? Hell's Maw! With the destruction of the Iron Liches and
Schindler's List.
the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though, and you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension. To make sure that more undead, or even worse things, don't come through, you'll have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side, of course. This means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one ever said being a heretic was easy. There we go! We beat Heretic. Okay, it's time for Hexen.
Damn.
All right, change game. You guys ready?
Hexen. Look at that date, October 30th, 1995.
One day before Halloween. Listen to that remastered soundtrack.
Composite Frylock. Fantastic Four was so bad it killed Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan.
Was it even out then?
No.
Oh. All right. Let's see the mods. Aw, no mods! What a bunch of bitches.
Jags Down to God. Lord of the Rings. Keep Gimli. Everyone else is Muppets.
I take it. I take it. Fighter. Mage. Alright. Death. Wyvern. Wyvern! Screw you retards and your wyvern. Oh my god. That's what a game development team looks like. That right there is what a game development team looks like.
That's exactly the correct number of members, too.
Yes. A bunch of dorks and D&D kids and half-bald and completely bald losers. That's who I want making video games. Nothing with a uterus. Look at this. Look at these absolute chads. Look at this. Magic sword in the background, bro. Look at that.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson Motors. He was the cool guy of the team right there. That was the cool guy of the team. It's kind of like how there's always the rebel Backstreet Boy. There's always the...
And that guy in the back there has an OG Ravensoft shirt. Did you see that?
Yeah, of course.
Joe Southwell defeating Britain will be easier now before Islam takes over. Plus, they still speak English. Mercenary X. Perfect Muppets movie. 7. Human Muppet Relatio. Luke, do you like Mike Deodato Jr.'s evolving art style?
Oh, you mean all the people that he pays to draw for him? No. No, I don't. Mike Deodato's not an artist. He's an art studio. He pays a bunch of people, some of whom trace. He's real bad at what he does, kind of like Rob Liefeld and a lot of those 90s artists. Oh, let's see here. Display, I think?
Big K movies and
I
games.
thought you could do...
No, Conquistador Joker. Don't destroy our witch doctor. What will we do with no black magic?
Dude, you gotta have the classic typeface.
Yeah.
It can't be the modern.
Well, Aztec Batman, you'll have to practice modern medicine.
Uh-oh, Aztec Batman is approaching the altar with a batarang. Oh, new game. All right, what are we doing? Cleric, mage, fighter. Oh, who are we kidding? I'm gonna be a fighter every time. Ooh, what is Squire, Knight, Warrior, Berserker? Let's go Knight.
Suspended within the fabric of time and space lies the realm of the Chaos Sphere.
Chaos Sphere, you
For
say?
eons, the Serpent Riders, masters of the sphere, have traveled the dimensions, sowing destruction. Dispower
Wow,
is dead.
this really is
Korax,
very
the second
Moorcock.
rider, threatens another world. The world of Hexen.
Of Hexen.
I turned it up just for this.
Hexen. A world where magic's legacy has spawned corruption.
As it always
Three
does.
powers rule as one unholy trinity, each led by a single
I never broke the law! I am the law!
Heretic, High Captain of the Legion, is both judge and jury to all the peoples of Hexen. Traductus of the Church, holds their souls in captivity. And Menelke,
Of course, he's a
the
papist.
subtle master of the Arcanum, weaves his unholy magic to spread fear and weakness amongst all of their subjects. Restless in an uneasy alliance, these twisted leaders rule a twisted land, crushing absolutely all who would dare to oppose them. Today they will trade their worldly power with Korax for the dark gift of unlife, and a mastery of forces more terrible than even their depraved minds could ever imagine. From the ranks of corruption, 3 heroes emerge.
The hero of Kvatch.
For a single cause: the destruction of the masters they once served.
Very, very eternal champions.
A thing of legend. Baratus, Daedalon, and Parias must heal the world of Hexen for all time. world must undergo a testing. A journey must begin.
Yes. A COVID test. Stick the swab up your nose. And in your asshole if this is China.
Turn it back down.
Do big barbarian fist. Boom!
Lance Babcock reverse Muppetized Team America, but Matt Damon stays a puppet.
Right. I mean, he'll stay a puppet regardless. You need the Emerald Key. Dude,
Mercenary-
now that is a HUD. Look at that HUD.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Mercenary X, but AI, Morgan Freeman, the human or Muppet? I'm not sure what the hell you're asking. Big Swingin' Rich, alien, but all humans remain. The alien is a Muppet.
I mean... Isn't that just Alien 3?
Number one schmuck, Muppet Friday the 13th. Only Kane Hodder stays.
Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ow! Oh, jeez! Okay, let's try that again.
Intrinsic Dark. Dr. Evil. I've got a new plan. We'll take control of the media and use it to make ourselves look good. No one will ever figure it out. What do you mean the Jews beat us to it? Are you frickin' kidding me?
All right. There we go. Excellent. All we want is Jewish tunnels with frickin' bloody mattresses.
Mercenary X, T-Cell, I meant is Morgan Freeman. What? An AI or a Muppet? Or a human or a Muppet? I don't fucking know. Mitch, they made a mod out of the Kill Barney comic book. Oh, did they? Is that what it was based off of? Because that was a long time ago, man. Jake Downey, Lethal Weapon with Muppets, but keep Danny Glover. Never replace Danny Glover. Primarch Vulcan played Hexen on the Nintendo 64 back in the day after renting it from Blockbuster.
Nice.
Never got to finish the game before having to return it.
Don't you hate that? I had many games that could fit in that category. There's Chrono Trigger back in the day was one of those. I rented that thing so many times. Whoa. Forgot. Don't die.
I cast Knife. Muppetize Home Alone 2. Kevin and Trump are still human.
Down the hall to your right. Yeah, right past the fag who's gonna work for Netflix in 20 years and cut this scene out. Did I mention he's a fag?
Mercenary X, Muppet Blade Runner. But Roy is still human.
Ah!
I love the idea of classic movie, but Muppets.
I bet you would.
They should. Why? What's with your with your attitude?
I mean,
over
they
that?
did Muppet Treasure Island, they did Muppet Christmas Carol, they did... That's kind of what the Muppets do.
Well, I'm talking about like movies like Blade Runner. That would be funny.
Alright, what's, Hey! Aw.
Jegs Dino God, Dirty Harry series, but keep all the dead partners.
Yes!
Tyler, The Green Mile, but everyone but MCD is a Muppet.
Yeah!
Big Swingin' Rich, Muppet a Game, Silent Hill 2. James is James, everyone else, and all the enemies are Muppets.
Smothers his wife with Miss Piggy.
Oh, James. I think in that case, James has to be Kermit.
That's dark. Man, I still don't have any kind of a weapon.
Jurassic Templar, RoboCop, but Muppetize everyone except Peter Weller.
Yeah, right. I'm almost done with Rogue City, by the way. Ooh, Emerald Key. There we go. Anything else around here? Okay. Where's my... flask? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Stormcrow, as far as I know, there is no codified right to bank and transact. Is it appropriate to force banks to service us? Especially since the banks won't allow independent banks or payment processors.
I think it should be... I think you could pass a law that makes it illegal to discriminate on the base of political allegiance. I think the entire country was founded on principles such as that. That's, I mean, I don't think the founding fathers would stand for that any more than, of course, they wouldn't have stood for our modern banking system at all. Certainly wouldn't have stood for the central bank. Hamilton would. But we've talked about retards enough tonight, I think.
Intrinsic Dark, Pulp Fiction, all are Muppets except Sam Jackson. The number one schmuck, no, for Blade Runner, only replicants as Muppets. And for one brief second, Harrison Ford turns into a Muppet so people can argue about it.
Ah, there you go.
Mercenary X Thief, but with Muppets. Who's human? Do you keep Garrett as a human?
Oh, I wouldn't want Garrett to be human, no. No, I wouldn't. Maybe Victoria could be an actual person. Sydney Sweeney, there you go.
There you go. I like
She's in everything, I figure.
I like where your head's at. Scott Steiner's math tutor. Muppet falling down. Constantly dealing with Muppets gradually sends Michael Douglas over the edge.
Right.
101 Elric.
Right.
The
So,
Exorcism.
in Muppet Falling Down, Michael Douglas is still there. Who plays Catherine Zeta-Jones's throat cancer afflicted Slatch? Which is... The Swedish Chef!
Yeah. Bork, 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 bork. 101.
Just for the chance!
101 Elric. The Exorcism. I think he means the Exorcist. But they try to exorcise Muppet Satan out of a Muppet.
Yeah.
That profanity out of a Muppet. Come on.
I just punched a bell. Oh!
Armand, Schindler's List, but the Germans are Muppets. Big Swingin' Rich. Then who isn't a Muppet? Pyramid Head? Abstract Daddy? Eddie?
Ow. I need, like, a weapon.
Scully Bones, Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Muppets. I Cast Knife.
Is this it? You just... I'm just gonna punch everything. I'm just gonna punch everything.
RoboCop. Murphy is non-Muppet, but all the robotic bits of Murphy are very clearly made of felt.
There we go.
Mercenary X. Naked Gun, but who's a Muppet? In comedies like that, I wish Leslie Nielsen.
I would challenge the idea that the new Naked Gun is a comedy.
I would wish that Leslie Nielsen was still alive.
Are you ready to die?
I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Whoa! Watch that first step. Ryan, some of my favorite Doom likes are Blake Stone, Rise of the Triad, and Star Wars Dark Forces. Robert,
I can't open this.
Labyrinth, all Muppets except Connolly.
No. Everyone's a Muppet except David Bowie's Moose Knuckle.
Oh wait.
That's it.
Big Swingin' Rich, Far Cry 3, Voss is a Muppet. Kevin Spears, Debbie Does Dallas, she's the only human. Okay, enough of that. I still gotta read some of the older ones.
Blue Mana. Interesting.
Jegs Dino God. Barnes called you out last week. Didn't age well.
And what would that call out have been about? I didn't even see it. Fighter.
MC Corleone, my Tradcath brother-in-law, says Trump hasn't ended the wars in Gaza and Ukraine.
I assume
Huh?
you mean when he replied to me when I was saying, you know, Trump, in a clear attempt to accrue leverage, was threatening Putin, right? He was threatening nuclear deterrent, which, I mean, you have to do that with a nuclear power like Russia. And Barnes was spurging out a little bit about that and saying, you know, oh, he's stumping for war and blah, blah. And Barnes's reply, and it didn't really seem like a call-out, was just... It was something to the effect of, well, you don't inflame tensions in the region or something like that. Like, it was something like that. If that's what you mean by call-out, I didn't really consider that much of a call-out.
My Tradcath
Did I
brother-in-law
just see a... Ah!
says Trump hasn't ended the wars in Gaza and Ukraine. He's gonna vote in the midterm Democrat to punish him.
Good.
He's a Fuentes fan.
Good. Admit what you are. It is very, very obvious that the Groyper side of the so-called right, the people who were pretending to be America First for years, are in fact a giant Democrat op to divide the right. It's been really, really obvious for a while, and it's good that a lot of them are going mask off. Like, I'd rather that be very, very clear and upfront. Oh! I love this axe. No? What's this? Nope.
Mr. E, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is quite good on Switch 2.
Really? Oh, yeah, I saw that, actually. Isn't that the 2D side-scroller?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good.
Brand new. And Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out soon, right? Armand, Muppet Treasure Island, but no one's a Muppet.
Look at me. I'm the Muppet now. Different boat movie.
Mercenary X, Ninth Gate, but Johnny Depp is the only Muppet. Big Swingin' Rich, our current government, Trump is real, and everyone else is a Muppet.
Alright, there we go. Oh, there we go. It's just on a timer, I guess. Let's get up here.
Mercenary X heard good things about Naked Gun. Going to check it.
I have not heard good things, but good for you.
Fiesta Cat. I've been a sucker for Fire Emblem since the GBA days.
I love everything about Fire Emblem. I love tactical games like that. I like the way the story branches. I like the fact that people can die, although recently they've been getting away from that, which I don't think is wise. But I like that your party members can perma-die. More games should have that.
Jegs Dino God, the Muppet Show, but only the guests are Muppets.
Interesting.
Lance. Well, it's official. Financial issues are making me move back in with my emotionally abusive father. Wish me luck, folks. I'm sorry, man.
Cool environment design.
Going back to worst games, Scarfy the Strange, worst game I played was
Well,
Day...
it wasn't just worst games. It was most disappointing.
Right.
Remember that.
I played was Day 1, Gary's Incident.
Really?
I've never heard of it. And Commander CTC said Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Good choice.
Terrible. Resident Evil 6. Shit. All right.
Eric, hail to the fist. Cinderella Metal Mythos?
I don't consider them metal, really.
Rat?
Rat is definitely a possibility. I don't like him as much as Dawkin because they're not as good as Dawkin, but... Amulet of Warding.
Uzi Patrol. Good evening, Razor and TG. This game takes me back. Would you ever play any of the old Star Wars X-Wing and TIE Fighter games? We have.
We have, yeah. I don't think we ever played X-Wing or TIE Fighter, but we played X-Wing Alliance. A couple of times, even. So yeah, we'd totally be down for that. I love those games so much. Oh no! Now, if this was a Silent Hill game, this would be deeply symbolic. Yeah.
Mercenary X, Prince of Darkness, but Alice Cooper is human.
Oh boy! Okay, never mind.
Mercenary X again. Gary's Incident makes Starfield look good.
There we go. This path is barred.
Interesting take.
What's up?
Furluge says, most disappointing SNES game for me was Donkey Kong Country.
Ha!
Good game, but at the time it was hyped to the moon, and I got it on Christmas and finished it before dinner. Felt easier than usual games.
I love that game, and you're crazy. That game is perfect.
You have to go to the one with the sword pointing towards it?
Fine. Where is the one with the sword pointing toward it? I think it's this one. That... Okay, I guess the sword was pointing at a different one this time.
Primarch Vulcan, worst game for N64, the obligatory Superman. Also, thoughts on the
Pretty
red...
bad, but there was no hype for that because, like, Batman the Animated Series was huge. Superman the Animated Series was not really. Like, it never really took off the way Batman did. It was okay, but I just never felt like that show really took off, if you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. So the video game being crap was kind of like, oh well.
Also, thoughts on the red states redistricting. We talked about it a little bit.
Alright, where's the...
I have concerns the rhinos will try to take advantage.
Red states well, rhinos will in certain states, absolutely. So this one? Alright, there we go. It's the exact same one I went on last time. But it killed me that time.
Jake Downey, if someone can AI add a SIG P320 in the scene of True Lies where Jamie Lee Curtis dropped an Uzi down the stairs, I would die a happy man. Thank you.
May your search prove taintful.
I would die a happy man if I didn't have to watch a James Cameron film.
Big Trev. What's the most likely situation in the UK once the money runs out? The immigrants leave, having bled the country die, or they riot due to Brits being too racist for not giving them more free stuff.
Riot? Man, you see Britons rioting at all? They only riot about soccer. You know what I mean?
No, they're talking about the immigrants rioting.
Oh, I see. Well, they riot too about soccer.
Yeah, they usually have machetes.
Yeah, that's true.
Stormcrow, X-Wing virtual machine,
Ah, jeez.
released its first public build about a month ago. It's a source port that plays OG X-Wing in Unity. It's VR compatible, and you can use your modern joystick too. Oh, really?
Okay. What was it again?
The X-Wing virtual machine.
I don't know what that means.
It plays X-Wing in Unity and is VR compatible and can use modern joysticks.
Once again, the modding community doing what freaking the owners of the IP should have done a long time ago. Who's got Star Wars now? Is it EA still?
I think.
I need the fire key.
Best way killer.
The key is fire.
My most disappointing game is Mortal Kombat X. As a lifelong MK fan, it was a very weak sequel to MK9, and when the woke mind virus began to set in.
Mortal Kombat 10 did, like, their... Mortal Kombat 11 really got bad.
Yeah.
But
10 is where it started, though.
it is.
They had all the women cover up.
Objectively, yeah. It was really obvious.
I'll be right back.
I don't have... Okay. Oh, hey. There it is. Just run. Just run. Just run. Flechette? What's this? No? I thought it was a new weapon. No. What's in my... A magical bomb with beast effects! Huh. What's all the way over here? It's me falling to my death. That's what's over here. I did not know that would fall out from under me. Okay. This is some Tomb Raider shit right here. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. Cool ass environment design, though. Okay. 1/3 of the puzzle has been solved. What kind of message is that? What kind of game is like, oh, you've solved 1/3 of the puzzle? This one, I suppose. Alright. Lava! It's actually not a lava stream. That's just my shit after I eat Chipotle. Could forge a broadsword in my asshole after I eat a Chipotle. I don't like spicy anywhere except there, because their Mexican food is so white. Oh my. Remember this? Remember this? And stop short. There we go. The run speed is so fast. Where's we going? I need the fire key.
Let's see.
Maybe over here?
Big swingin' rich suburban commando, but everyone but Hulk Hogan is a Muppet. Or Hogan is the only Muppet. Either way works.
There's no way you can rewrite Suburban Commando so it works. Yeah, that door doesn't work, so...
Wiggles.
What happened? I got attacked while I was on my map. You dildo.
Wiggles, American History X, but it's about humans versus Muppets.
Kermit gets, like, Gonzo's face tattooed on his tit. Fozzie curb stomping the Swedish chef. Oh, crap. Gosh, the run speed is way too fast. You fly right off the edge.
Lance Corporal Hawk saw the new Naked Gun the other day. It's actually not bad. Some misses, but I had a decent number of laughs. Not as good as the OG trilogy, but worth at least one watch, in my opinion. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Lowered expectations.
Dave and Confused. Muppet Braveheart is what I want to see.
You really want that Kermit gelding scene, do you?
Mercenary X. Muppets Titanic, but only one person lives. Big Swingin' Rich.
You bastard!
Uncharted 2 was disappointing for me. Press circle to climb to plot advancement. Yeah, it was pretty, but so what?
I feel that way about just Last of Us, period. Not necessarily just Last of Us 2 or whatever, but like Last of Us. Just Last of Us, period.
Yeah, it's
Just the most overrated.
It's not
garbage.
even an original concept.
I remember the big thing about that game was it came out in the heart of all those freaking zombie games. Everything was a zombie game. And Last of Us comes out, and the fanboys, mostly Sony fanboys, just could not admit that it was a zombie game. It's like, it's obviously a zombie game. based effects. Oh, they're coming through.
Hammer of subtlety. I don't care what anyone says. The Gulf of America rename is funny.
It is.
A bit out of nowhere, but I know. But had to get it off my chest. Uzi Patrol. Muppet Apocalypto.
Oh, yes.
Puppets will be sacrificed until Kulkukan is pleased.
Oh, my. Okay, that's already taken care of. Interesting.
Mercenary X. I thought Dash Galaxy in the Alien Asylum for NES was my biggest disappointment. I was originally trying to get Captain Skyhawk. Then I played Skyhawk.
Ah, 1/3 of the puzzle, I see. Ow!
Lynn Hero. Been disassembling the ROM for Mega Man GB 2, and it's been great. Even if it's a shit game, it's fun figuring out the code. Thoughts on the Mega Man Game Boy games? I didn't play those, actually.
Yeah, nor did I. I mean, I played a little Mega Man 0. And those are fun. A little Animu. But fun. Oh, this is... Oh, I see. This is just where I was.
Shlomo Bagelstein. For South Park, for me, it was
L'chaim.
when their episodes were just... So this happened in the news this week.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Family Guy kind of got to that place, too. I feel like that's what American Dad is. That show, I do not understand the fans of that show. It has never been funny. Never. Huh? 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 Give me that. Damn it! The run speed is so retarded. Alright, let's try it again. Got it. Just barely. Jeez. Alright.
We're at 1772 viewers on YouTube. We needed 4 more.
I know!
Now there's too many. Now there's 1785 of you. Fuck. We need 1776, damn it.
Our viewership will commence again!
But thank you to all of you who have showed up for Hexen and Heretic.
It says you're a Hexen! That's taken care of. Okay, well, what in the... I'm hearing stuff.
The Southern Gentleman. What side characters in Michael Moorcock's stories deserve their own book? I'd really be into a Prince Gaynor story.
Yeah. Although Gainer's a manifestation of a longer running character. Really cool character. Oof. Side character in Elric. Rakir the Red Archer for sure could carry his own book series. For sure. Let's go through here.
Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Tears in Rain as the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Now listen up here, babies. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion, baby. I watched Ric Flair break my leg in a steel cage off the Tannhauser Gate, son. I need the fire key. Give me the fire key, Taryn. Why are you withholding the fire key?
So it appreciates in value.
I do not know where to go.
Intrinsic Dark, Trump calling Gotham a shithole city.
They're eating the Catwoman. They're eating the dogs. Gotham is frankly a shithole. Everything Gotham goes to shit. Oh my gosh. Did that open it? That opened it. I missed that switch. That's bad level design and good level design at the same time. Flame mask.